Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with a new chapter, and the name of the chapter is Magnets. So, what is the name of the chapter? Magnets. I hope everyone knows about magnets, and everyone loves to have magnet also, especially the students, children of your age. Okay, and I'm sure that you might be having some different types of magnets also. Fine. So, what is a magnet first of all? This is a question from my side to you. What do you mean by magnet? What is magnet? Okay. So, I think the answer is popping up in your mind. So, what is magnet? It is something, an object which can attract, which can attract things made of, things that are made up of iron, nickel, steel, and cobalt towards itself. Towards itself. Now, such type of object which can attract the things which are made up of iron, nickel, cobalt towards itself is called a magnet. Okay. Now, you might have seen so many things in your home also. You might have observed that there are some magnets, like on refrigerator some stickers are there, or some like souvenirs are there, like you visit some place and you bring and just paste it, put it, stick it on the fridge. Fine. Or on your almirah, iron almirah also there. So, or sometimes just message holders. Okay, you put some message and put a magnet on it. So, what are these? These are all magnets. So, in this chapter, we are going to study about the magnet. What all things we are going to, how the magnet was discovered. It's a very interesting story. How the magnet was discovered. How many types of magnets are there? Okay. Then you are going to learn about magnetic and non-magnetic materials. The material which is being attracted towards the magnet and which is not attracted. Can you name some objects which are not attracted towards the magnet? What do you think? This pen made up of plastic, is it going to be attracted towards magnet? No. You are right, no. Why? Because it is a non-magnetic substance, material. It's actually plastic, and plastic never gets attracted towards magnet. Then you are going to learn about what are the different poles of a magnet. How many poles a magnet has? It has two poles. What are the two poles? It is North Pole or South Pole. And how we give them the names, how they are given the names, North Pole or South Pole. Then what are the different properties of magnet? Why? Properties of magnet, what are they? So that also you are going to study. Then you will be surprised to note that earth in itself is a very huge magnet. Fine. So, how earth behaves like a magnet, that also we are going to study in this chapter. Besides this, magnetic compass, you might be having that also. It's a very small device. Actually, it is being used by the navigators, the people, those who travel by ship, okay, or waterways. So, they use magnetic compass. Even the people, those who are pilots, those who are flying the aircrafts, they also make use of this. Fine. And besides this, the people, those who go for hiking in jungles or in forests, or who goes for uh, mountaineering, these people, they all use such this device called magnetic compass. Fine. And how to make artificial magnets, a very interesting concept again. Fine. So these are some things that you are going to learn in this chapter. So first we are going to study about the story of that what is the history of discovery of magnets, how magnet was discovered. Okay, so there is a very famous story or legend about discovery of magnet. What is it actually? There was a person, who was a shepherd, and his name was Magnus. What was the name? Magnes. Fine. When he was herding the sheep in the jungle, at that time he found or discovered magnet. Okay, and this story, if it's a story or it's a real very popular tale in that particular region, according to them, like 4,000 years ago it was found in Magnesia, a place in Greece. Greece is a country. Okay, it's a European country. Okay, so it is believed that when he was herding the sheep, at that time, Magnus stick, which was made up of wood and had some covering of iron on the bottom part of that stick, got hit and stuck to a rock. Okay, he was just putting his stick and moving, and somewhere it happened so that the stick got stuck to the rock and he had to pull it away. Okay, it was not like very easily, comfortably he was lifting and keeping, but what he had to do, he kept, and then it was hard to be lifted. Okay, so he applied efforts to pull that stick. Okay, now that rock, this rock that attracted the metal tip of magnetic had the property of attracting small pieces of iron. Fine. So the rock was named as magnetite. That rock was named as magnetite. Okay, and this was actually how this rock was named, because of magnesia. Okay, this was named because of magnesia, where this rock was found in magnesia. So the name of the rock was given magnetite. And what is it made up of? Magnetite is made up of oxides of iron. Okay, so this is made up of oxides of iron. So this is a story which is quite popular in Greece, that how magnet was discovered. So wasn't it an interesting story, an introduction, very good introduction of the chapter? So go through it, read in your book and have fun.